7, and welcome back to some more Tales of Berseria. We are back with the gang here. We're still here at Velvet's house, or at least I came back here after the save because that's where I had left it off. So we're at Velvet's house. We're actually going to be leaving the area. If you did miss the last episode, you don't know why we're back at Velvet's house, and you need to go check out the description to get back to the Tales of Berseria playlist so that you are not confused and spoiling yourself to stuff coming up. Oh, but yeah, so check out that description real quick. But for now, let's see what's going on.
Oh! Look! It's the Book of Enominat! What's it doing there? Wait! That's one of Arthur's!
Actually, it's a copy that Laphicet made.
Laffy made a copy of the book. He transcribed it all by hand, and then he sold it, just to buy me that comb.
There was something here for us after all.
Thanks, so, brother, we have a copy of it. Nice guy.
If that's the complete manuscript, we might be able to unravel Enominat's secrets.
We'll have to show it to Grimoire.
Pulling one over on the old man, are you? Never a dull moment with Lady Calamity around.
Alright. So we did get a copy of the book.
Alright, time to drop off the pups and get Grimoire to translate this book. We're going back to Titania.
Alright. We'll head back there. We gotta go this way. So, yeah. Definitely an interesting time we've had here in this village, but definitely not fun for Velvet, I'd say. A harsh reminder of how things could have been versus how they actually are, basically. So sort of sucks for her, but at least we're still progressing. We're still getting somewhere. We did get a copy of Enominat's thing, even though Velvet was like not worrying about bothering to worry about it. Phew! Because she had no idea where to look for it. She didn't think about Artorias having it beforehand. So, which, I mean, makes sense, though. Like, he already knows. But that was the Therian that's been in this area then. So, my hunch was off. Very off, actually. But it was two puppies that belonged to someone who lived in the village. Oh, so... Still, they did, even though they wasn't humans, they actually had a story to them. And Velvet actually recognized who they were. I wouldn't have. It was probably like dogs that I even remember seeing at the beginning, and the guy maybe even talked about his dogs. I'm missing all this cat experience, honestly. So I should have remembered them, but I did not. The two little puppies that technically survived everything that happened, only to be turned into Therians by Arthur. So I'm guessing he turned them into Therians either right after, or like when all the stuff was happening with Velvet and Laphicet, or either he came back shortly after and turned them into Therians after sort of studying Velvet, because he would have needed to study her to sort of have an idea of how they function, or at least I assumed. Especially the way they were talking, they were basically, the rest of them was basically saying Velvet was probably a test subject for him. And she probably was. Also, I just realized we got an expedition! We need to always send out our expeditions.
Take a...
Yeah, perfect. And we got a new thing, a pirate flag. Alright, but we still have one thing to
Scout
find,
ship
so
setting sail.
they're going back out. So letting them go back out. And we're gonna carry on our way. Let's start going through there. Boop, beep, beep, beep. Oh gosh, no. Don't want to run into it. It's a really dumb one. Ah, crap. Opposite way. This way. We surfing. Is he like crossing his arms while he's doing that? He is. He totally is. That's funny. Oh! I just
Stop fooling around.
Thing is defeated. I will continue on my way. I obviously don't know which way to go. But we're gonna continue on our way. So, I originally was for some reason thinking 7 Therians. But maybe I remember her saying something about 7 others or 7 more. Or something along those lines. So I really thought I heard 7, but then they were saying 8. And maybe I just don't remember right. Even though 8 partially sounds right too. 'Cause I almost think I remember like one of the pictures or depictions of like things spreading out from the middle. So that'd make...
Horned monster.
He was with Melchior. There was something different about him. He wasn't a Moloch though, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a demon. But why would the Abbey be working with a demon? He could be a Therian, maybe. I mean, there was Medusa and Kamoana.
No, I don't think so.
And there's
The Abbey
Velvet.
keeps their Therians behind barriers and bound to Earth pulse points. A Therian can't send malevolence to Inominat while walking freely.
That's correct. And besides, Orthrus was already here. In any case, now we know Melchior has a mean-looking bodyguard in addition to his illusions. It'll take quite a lot to stop him.
Aye. That's a fact.
I really have a feeling, because the way Eisen reacted, and the fact that the hairstyle looks very similar to Zavid's, makes me wonder if it is Zavid and Melchior has done something bad to Zavid.
Eleanor, there's something I have to ask.
What is it?
Did you leak our plans to the Abbey?
Eleanor hasn't done anything like that.
Then how do you explain Melchior and his illusions already waiting for us when we got to a ball?
I promised you that I would work together with you until I found the truth for myself. I'm not up to any tricks. It's far too late for that now. Exactly what a guilty party would say.
Enough. If Eleanor was leaking information, then Titania would surely be under attack by now.
Right. I'm sure the Abbey would love to have those Therians back.
But the enemy was in that village waiting in ambush.
The Abbey isn't foolish. They figured out by now that we're rounding up the Therians. They'll have left traps for us with each remaining one. It's the obvious move.
All right. If that's how you see it, I'll stand down.
So you trust me then?
No. I'm saying that anything the Abbey tries, I'll be ready for it.
Oh, such a brave, determined soul.
Alright. I did not want to fight y'all. I was listening to a thing and then... Anyway, what I was saying about Therian. So if there's 8 Therians, and assuming that all of them are now in existence, or so. We have 2 more to get now? I think so. Because there's Velvet. And then
Did you see that?
the Beetle, the Hawk, Kamoana, Medusa, and the Pups. So that's 6. So we got 2 more left to go. But yeah, also with Zavid, I definitely feel like that was Zavid. Just I cannot do it. But yeah, anyway. I really do have a strong feeling it was zombie eater. It has to be at least someone that eyes and nose, and it has to be a terrible thing to be done to a Moloch. So, but I wonder what it would be, because if they Molochs.
Listen, Eleanor really isn't spying on us. I was with her almost every minute, and when I wasn't, Velvet was watching her. And she's a woman who keeps her promises. She wouldn't lie to...
Laphicet.
We understand, Laphicet. It's Eleanor. If she were lying to herself to somehow keep spying on us, the guilt would fill her with malevolence.
I see. You're right. The fact that I haven't turned into a dragon proves that.
Thank you. Both of you. I didn't think you were giving them information intentionally.
But there are illusionists like Melchior out there. That means we can't rule out someone recording your thoughts in secret.
I don't think we need to worry about that either. Not with you and Laphicet always near.
Now that that's settled, it's time for you all to testify to my innocence. That could be difficult. What?
Well, okay. Why don't you start off by telling us all about the time you sold us out to Teresa back in Helives?
Oh, why bring up that old yam? You're a very vindictive man, do you know that?
You're just figuring that out? Well, there's your proof at least. You wouldn't make much of a spy.
She really wouldn't. Hey, that's not what I meant. You were mean.
Anyway. Oh, crap.
Eleanor, does the Abbey possess an art that can control demons?
Not that I've ever heard of. Besides, if they could control demons, there'd be no need to resurrect Inominat, would there?
Can't argue with that.
But Melchior was obviously in control of that demon. How did he manage that?
You can't tether them like a Moloch, and Melchior wasn't using oaths or mana to compel him. No, this was something more like mind control.
Mind control?
Let's say you know your target's innermost desires. You simply conjure the right illusion. Show them what would push their buttons in just the right way. Ah, if you can create an illusion of something someone really wants, you can control them. Exactly. You can force a powerful burden upon your target's psyche. Until their spirit breaks, that is. What happens when they break? Depends on the target. They might become an empty shell, they might go wild with desire. Eeny teeny spiny crow.
You sure know a lot about this.
Now that you put it that way, why would I know so much about it? What if someone is controlling me, making me say these very words? How horrifying!
I believe I'll take your words with a grain of salt.
Anyway. But if a Moloch technically gets overwhelmed by Malefics? No. Malice? They've just been saying it. Maleficent, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. What are you? You guys
Woohoo! My sister's making us pickleboard meatballs for dinner tonight! Hey! What did I tell you about bothering travelers? Sorry about that. He's totally obsessed with food. That's alright. Prickleboard meatballs, huh? Sounds delicious. They're really super tasty, but Sis says that
Don't
they
make me
used to
talk to all
taste
the
even
people
better.
again. Well,
Why
not
is
make
that?
me, but
we
I can't.
used to get deliveries of fresh, delicious prickleboar meat from the nearby village of Abal. But in the Advent 3 years ago, demons attacked the village, and now it's gone. It's such a tragedy. If they only could have held out for just one more day, I'm sure Lord Artorius would have saved them.
Artorius. Right.
Yeah, if Molochs get overcome by Malevolence, whatever, they're supposed to turn into like dragons. And that wasn't a dragon, so I don't know what would be going on.
Excuse me. My partner and I here would like to put on a comedy show if it's possible.
Oh,
Not often you run into someone with a real fire in their eyes.
didn't know
All
that.
right, show me what you got.
With pleasure.
Eleanor, I'm impressed. I didn't know you had this sort of initiative.
You just have to do what you have to do, right? Besides, if we pull this off, it could be our chance to get closer to Modulu.
Did you say modulo? I haven't seen her recently, but she seems to be making a name for herself in Logris.
Yeah,
Why are
her
you like
dances
this,
are
man?
really beautiful. Do you know her?
I do. Her and her teacher, Valta. Now, I'm not saying Majulu isn't great, but Valta was utterly sublime. I worry about him pushing Majulu so much, to be honest. He's never been one to accept compromise in his art.
Huh. I didn't know that. We don't have time to stop and feel bad for our rivals. Did you memorize the script?
Of course I did. And I won't tolerate any slip-ups from you either.
Hearing that just makes me more motivated. Well, let's get going. We've got a show
I'm
to
gonna
put
see
on.
things. Something gonna happen.
Hi there! Thanks for having us again! The Bienfu
All right.
Keepers! Magic Hasam!
Whoa, back it up. Again? If we're supposed to be regulars here, then why does everyone look like they've never heard of Bienfu? And what's with this magic exam stuff? Is that some kind of spell?
Gosh, it's really been getting cold here lately.
Are you just going to ignore my questions?
What does it matter? Aren't you too cold to worry about things like that? Does this feel summery to you?
I can be cold and ask you questions at the same time. Actually, it is rather cold.
See? I said it was cold. In fact, I've been so cold lately, I even set fire to my clothes.
Isn't that going too far?
Well, that's how cold I was. In fact, that wasn't enough, so I set the house on fire too!
Your house? Why would you do that?
Oh, don't worry. It doesn't bother me at all. And who said it was my house? The one I set on fire was yours.
That's a crime, you know.
Huh? What's wrong? That's not in the script.
Arson is a serious crime.
Well, yes, but...
In the script, the punchline was supposed to be, but when I saw how much it would cost to replace them, I got the chills.
Yeah, but I got into the moment and thought I could ad-lib something better.
You're advocating something morally abhorrent. Change it back.
What's the big deal? You're getting worked up over a joke.
Crime is not a joke. Even speaking as a normal citizen, I can't condone speech that promotes such a horrifically antisocial act.
Oh, now you've got me all mad. I give up. For good.
No, it's bad.
I said I give up. For good.
No, it's bad. My deepest apologies for putting on an act about something so terrible today, sir.
Well, the whole thing was meant to be about morals anyway, so how did we do?
Can I just ask you one question? Are you for real?
Yes, I am.
I should have known.
Alright. That was interesting. Yeah, I wonder if we'll get to see... Oh, I'm sure we'll get to see that
Wow,
Moloch or
the
whatever
weather's
it is
just
again.
swell. It's something I've said
Figure out
every
more
day
about
for
it.
3 months now.
Huh? But wasn't there just a heavy fog?
Nope, never seen a wisp of fog in this village. It's been sunny so long, I think I might dry up.
That means that fog was just another of Melchior's illusions.
Seems
But
that
it's not
way.
sunny either. I'ma just say it. Alright. Do I really want to try to find that old man again? No. I really don't, actually. I don't remember you being there when I came up here. Whatever. Going to the prison. Tatiana. Titania? Titania. Going to Titania. No one's gonna stop me. No. Ooh, little glimmery shiny thing. Mine. Oh, not mine. Never mind.
Welcome back.
Let's just go.
Did you find the Therian?
Yeah,
Yes, we did. It's puppies.
we're bringing these two back to Titania.
Dogs? Look, lizards, no problem. Walking hunks of armor I can deal with, but dogs on my ship?
You're not a dog person?
I was, bit by one when I was a kid.
Then you've got nothing to worry about. If they're biting anyone on this ship, it'll be me.
Are you okay, Velvet?
Oh, sure. They're just dogs.
No, I mean, in general.
No. No, she's
Fine,
not.
they can come aboard. I'll take us back to Titania.
Yes. That's that. Oh wait.
We have to take good care of Orthy and Russ.
That's on you. They won't let me near.
Yeah, well, what do you expect? You only killed their master. Don't worry. I'll take responsibility. You mustn't! They're quite vicious, you know. I just asked them if they wanted to be friends, and they suddenly bit me! I'm sure you said something to irritate them, like, I'll make you my minions! You had it coming. She knows.
But you have Therians to find, Laphicet. You won't be able to look after them all the time.
I suppose. What should I do?
Kamoana will probably enjoy
You
it.
could ask Kamoana and Medissa. Kamoana said she once had a dog. Even if they get a little rowdy, Medissa will be around to keep them safe.
That's a good idea. I'll go ask them.
Just have all these
Thanks.
Therians all together.
We can't be killing off Therians. Besides, they remind me of Nico.
Velvet. You want a pet dog, Laphicet? You should go to the Abbey then.
Wait, were they
Why
Nikos?
the Abbey?
Because the place is full of the shepherd's lapdogs. Get it? Lapdogs!
Yeah, I get it.
Huh. Were they hers? I didn't think they were. But maybe? Alright, we're gonna head back to Titania. We... What?
I devoured them again. No, don't.
So, you said your little brother made this copy. He could read the ancient tongue. That's amazing.
Laffy was different from most other kids. He read books a lot because his body was so weak. He studied all the time
wrong with
so
Laffy?
that
Did
he
they
could be
ever-
ready to
they
travel the
don't- I don't think
world
they ever
one
said.
day. Which was kind of funny, considering he'd hide in my bed whenever he had a nightmare.
Really?
But I don't care that he got scared. I just wanted him to live. That's why I have to.
Oh, why is Velvet?
Velvet!
Oh,
I'll devour as much as it takes. I will have vengeance.
have you not been sleeping since then? Or is something else going on?
Done. The art is attuned to you.
Thank you. This time I'll make sure to finish what I set out to do.
I've gotta say, I didn't think you had it in you, Oscar.
I don't believe I asked for your opinion.
Lord Artorias!
Go back outside, Teresa. We'll see you when we're done.
Are the rumors true? Are you using that experimental art on Oscar?
It is true.
I was under the impression it was still incomplete, sir.
Yep, there's still a potentially fatal weakness for its channeler.
We've taken the theory as far as it will go. The next step is to learn its control and actual practice.
Don't tell me you intend to test it against that Therian.
Which Therian? Velvet?
Please let me do it. I should be the one, not him.
You are not strong enough.
Then at least let me back him up.
So you can take the enemy out before Oscar uses the art? A noble plan, but I'm afraid it'd mess everything up.
How so?
It was my idea to volunteer, sister. I failed at Titania, and allowed the Therian to be stolen from Palamedes. I need to atone for my mistakes.
Then let me come with you.
I have different orders for you. Teresa Linares, you are hereby relieved of your duties as an exorcist and are to return your Moloch.
Relieved of duty? Why?
For our plans to be realized, we require an especially strong Moloch. We've analyzed your Moloch's dormant abilities, and he is of considerable power, on the same level as the young Moloch who betrayed us for the enemy.
Simply put, you just don't got what it takes to handle him, sweetheart.
How
Oh no,
could
he
you?
hasn't.
When this is all over, I'd love to have some of your homemade cooking again, sister. I could go for that quiche you used to make.
Why is
How can
everyone
you
really
talk
good at
of that
making
right
quiches?
now?
Lord Artorias,
I know what you're going to ask. Yes, Oscar, when you fulfill your mission, I will make Teresa an exorcist again.
Oscar, are you doing this for...
don't worry about me. I'd go to the ends of the earth and back for a plate of your delicious quiche.
No! Oscar, don't go! Oscar! What should I do? If I don't do something, he'll... Huh? What's this? I'm... receptive to that art. And to you.
Where am I?
Take it
think we know
easy,
who one of the
Velvet.
Therian's gonna be.
You've been out for 3 days.
Then that's 3 days wasted. What's the situation?
Well, let's see. For one thing, Grimoire's been deciphering that ancient book. She says that this new copy is complete. All the pages we were missing are there. As for the dogs, Kamawana's taken a real shine to them.
All right then. Now we just need to find that last Therian.
Oh, so that is
Velvet,
only one.
no! I said take it easy. Seriously.
So is there 7 or is there 8? I'm confused. Or do the dogs count as 2? They shouldn't count as 2 because they fuse
Oh,
together.
hold on. Have you not had anything to eat?
Well, I just thought, since you hadn't either.
Are you serious? Why would you do a full thing like that? You'll die if you don't eat.
Actually,
He won't die if he doesn't eat. Malachim don't actually depend on food for sustenance. If they do eat, it's only as a quirky hobby.
All right, if you're sure. If you feel like going hungry, it's your life. But there's no sense in doing it on my account.
Good to see you're feeling better again. As you probably noticed, we made it back to Titania already.
Sorry to keep you all waiting on me. Get everyone together. We meet now.
Well, that could have gone better.
I just wanted to better understand the hardships Velvet's suffering through. It seems unfair for her to bear all of it alone.
Well, she's... how can I put it? A very straightforward kind of person.
But nothing gets under her skin like a clumsy display of sympathy.
What should I do about her then?
For now, just get something in your tummy. Any good warrior knows you eat when you have the chance. Even Malachim have more strength on a full stomach than an empty one, don't they?
Yeah.
It's true. Food will fill an empty stomach. But what is there to fill an empty heart, I wonder?
Okay, so... there's Kamawana. So I guess... the one Medusa is traveling and wandering on her own. But anyway, so I'm gonna end it here. Obviously, I'm confused. Unless there is literally, she's the last one. She might end up being the last one. They may not have made another Therian yet, so maybe it is 7. Maybe I was right the first time, because the dogs can't count as 2 because they fuse together as 1. So that wouldn't make sense. Plus, you wouldn't want them in the same place if there were 2 Therians. You'd want them in different places, controlling things in different areas. Oh gosh. So I think they just counted as 1, but time will tell if there's only truly 1 or if there's 2, because I'm confused because it seems to be going back and forth between 8 and 7. But anyway, hope you have enjoyed this video. If so, please hit that lovely like button and make sure you're subscribed to see future episodes and other things on the channel. And thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.